Hey guys, welcome back to another week here with us at the Handy Creators.
Thank you so much for joining us. If you're new here, my name is Jesus and this is my wife Adriana, and we're your typical DIYers who like to challenge ourselves
and build stuff. That sums it all up, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
In today's video, we're going to be doing something super exciting.
Yes.
It's going to be a completely different challenge actually, because it's a design that we've never done before, but we are going to be doing a hemming stone. A fish table. A hemming bone.
Fish bone dining table.
Okay. We're gonna be building... We are going to be building a fishbone style table. So the whole plan for this table is we want to make like a small dining table that's not like too big, maybe 4 chairs or so. And I would say like a little bit high and thin. We want to make something a little bit thinner, so if it's like small areas and something. There's a lot of inspiration out there on Pinterest about it. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
What do you mean?
So that is a beautiful design, but that is going to be for next week's video. So make sure to stay tuned because we are going to be doing that. But for this week's video, I thought I'd put your skills to the test. So since we bought this house, Adriana has been trying to find a little decor for our bedroom for under our light. That corner is very wasted and we have been trying to find something that'll fit it nice. So I thought to put your skills to the test, and I want you to build us a stool for that corner.
When you say me, what do you...
I mean you. You.
I'm not doing this.
Yes, you are.
I'm not doing
yes,
this.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Why did you just let me rant about a whole intro?
Because you were so enthusiastic. I didn't want you to, you know, like you were so like, like I thought I'd just let you finish.
You don't think to consult me before we...
No, that's the point. So let's show you what she's gonna be building. If you see here, this is the stool that you've been wanting to purchase for quite some time, but you haven't found it at any store. I think it's been like, what, 4 years since you've been looking for this?
Well, and if you look at the price, I would never pay something like that. So.
Yes, so we've been looking for it in Marshall's and TJ Maxx and all these other more affordable stores, and we haven't found it. So I thought, what a better way than to put Adriana's skills to the test than by having you build it fully on your own. I am usually the one behind the table saw, the miter saw, and all these other equipments, but I want to show our audience that you have the same skills and that you can do this by yourself.
But I didn't sign up for this.
It's okay, I signed you up.
But this is the Handy Creators.
I know, I'm still gonna be... But the part of this video is going to be behind the camera, and the challenge is that she has to build this design using the scrap wood that we have in the garage, and she gets 2 tries to ask me for advice, either on cuts or paints or stains or sanding or whatever else she wants, but she has 2 tries. After that, she is all on her own, and she's going to show you how to build this stool using repurposed wood.
I'm going to get you back for this.
That's okay. If you want to see how we're going to build the fishbone table, make sure to stay tuned, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notifications bell so you don't miss out on next week's video. But for now, let's go head on to the garage so I can help you take everything out and you can get started on this beautiful stool. Okay, so we're in the garage and Adriana is picking the woods that she's gonna want to use for this project.
I'm still a little bit in shock, honestly. I mean, it's funny because like I'm always helping, but it's like
different when by yourself, huh?
Well, it's like the doubt creeps in, like, can I even do this on my own? But I mean, it's cool that I don't know.
I think that if I could do it, you could do it. And if she could do it, you could do it. And if you could do it, we can all do it.
I could do this, guys. Okay, so I guess the first thing I'm gonna see is just what we're gonna use. So let me do that and we'll regroup.
She tried to ask me some questions like, oh, we don't have wood for that. Or, oh, we don't this. And my response was, I don't know.
You're so mean. Help me.
This is actually really fun.
Okay, so I want this wood. ¿Y tú no me vas ni a ayudar a sacarlo?
No. Look at you being all handy and creating stuff.
I mean, you didn't really give me much of an option.
Look at you.
So I was originally gonna be using this wood for the top itself, but the more I looked at the picture, I saw that the top was like a thick material, and I want to keep it very simple since this is supposed to be a bit of a statement but not so much. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this one that I just removed from one of the pallets that we had, and I actually really like the size, so I might even just keep it to this size and then go along from there, but we're not gonna use this anymore. So I have some other wood down here. I was hoping that I could make these into the legs. I would have to make some cuts, and then this I'm gonna try to make a bit of some like support braces in the bottom. So we'll see how this goes. I guess I need a measuring tape. Okay, we'll start with a measuring tape. So I'm gonna start by removing this piece because it has some nails and stuff. Let's see how long this is.
And to prove I'm behind the camera, I just shaked it.
So big difference about Jesus and I is that unlike him, I use my calculator for everything. I'm going to make this job easier for myself, and I'm gonna use even numbers, and I am not going to be doing fractions. So something that I've learned is to always take off this edge and start with a fresh one.
And why do you do that?
We do that because it could not be straight from factory, or it could have been crooked, so then you're bringing the mistake everywhere. I will be making the legs 24 inches. So we have both sides, and what I'm going to do now is cut them in halves. That way we have 4 legs.
What's going on? Remember, you have two opportunities to ask for help.
Nope, I want to save it.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, how do I move this?
You're gonna waste one opportunity on just moving the table.
I'm not gonna ask.
Okay. It did, but we threw it away.
Okay, it says, oh, because this is to loosen it from here. Yo también te veo que tú haces ra, 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 y ya.
How do I do? How do I do?
Ra, 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 and you move the little ball.
Yeah, but it has a locking mechanism.
It's right here. Oh shoot, what did I do?
You're moving the blade angle.
Are you enjoying this right now?
No, maybe a little.
Oh my gosh. Qué calor.
She's right there, but she's missing it.
Is it this?
Hey, you did it.
Oh my gosh, that was so hard. The thing I really like about these stools is the imperfection of them. So if you guys have seen these all over the internet, like some of them have completely like old feet, or they're very aged and uneven, so I'm not gonna stress
And embrace the imperfections.
yeah, like this one's all broken. I love that. So the feet are done. So while we work on the next step, I think I'm gonna start filling in these little holes so they have enough time to dry. And I don't know if you guys saw, if you didn't, make sure to go and check it out. But on last week's video, I used this for the first time and I loved it. This is this one, and I'm not going back to the other one.
Yeah, this one had like a I would say like a sand wooden consistency, like a thick consistency, and it dried fairly quickly and didn't crack, which was I think was the best part.
Yeah, it dries really quickly.
Yeah. The instructions say 2 hours, but honestly for like small gaps like this, it was dry in like 30 minutes.
Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is, I know that I have to make, I remember that for last week's video we did 15-degree angles on the feet, but I don't know how much to do up here, so I think I'm gonna take my help.
You sure?
Please help me.
So you want this to have an angle that's like this. Like this. So you're gonna cut it like this.
Okay.
And you're gonna do the same angle on both sides.
Oh, really?
Because whatever you give it up here, you're gonna give it at the bottom.
So can I do that in the miter saw?
You move that to 15. No, click on this little button. Okay.
Okay.
And then, as always, you're gonna mark. I'll do the first one if you want. You're gonna get your blade and set it at the very corner so that you don't lose anything. Right there. And you just do the cut. And then, as always, you go test it out.
Okay, so my first mistake. I did them wrong. It's supposed to be laying down and I did them standing up. I'm going to have to cut down everything to a new size and do it all over again. So with Jesus' assistance to get them all in size, I was thinking the best way to do this is gonna be to do pocket holes. So we're gonna use our Craig tool here and I'm gonna go open pocket holes on all of the same sides. My God, I sliced my finger.
You're okay. You're okay.
So, if you guys just saw that, I had a little injury with the chisel and my hand was just at the wrong place at the wrong time. So I'm gonna still do the project as much as I can. I think I can still do this and I can still finish, but I might need a little assistance from Jesus. That's not cheating, right? Let's just go. I wanted something very rustic for the room and we kind of came up with this. This is where we're at and I'm honestly very, very happy with it. So what we're gonna do now is draw a line at the middle. That way we assure that both legs are even on both sides. Since this is such a simple design, I definitely want to make sure that we add a little bit of texture and life to it. I want to add some support braces, not really because it needs it, mostly because I think it looks cute. So we're gonna add 2 on the sides of the legs, a little bit more higher up, and then do the long one. So this is the actual paint that we're gonna use. If you haven't seen it, we use this for a kitchen island. And I would use a smaller brush, but this is all we have at the moment. But I wanted to show you guys an up close of how the actual chair is looking right now without any paint. And I absolutely love it. I love how rustic it looks and that you can see all the nails and cracks and crevices. It makes it very artsy and rustic, which was the exact look. And if you look like right here, like I love this. I love that you can see the nails and the screws that went in it. It gives it personality and I would say even a little bit of story. Another thing is, if you notice, I didn't cover any of the holes that the wood brought and I left all of the original designs, like you see over here as well, and I'm loving that. So let's see how it looks now with a little bit of paint. Let's get started. and we're done. Like, this is exactly what I've been wanting. So I'm going to let the paint completely dry, and I love this paint. Honestly, maybe I would have liked something a little bit more cool tone, because a lot of our furniture in the room is a little bit more cool tone, but we do have a bench which is a little bit more warm tone. So maybe this would just kind of bring everything together. I am going to let the paint dry before showing you guys how it looks in the space, because we do have rug and I'm not gonna risk putting this on a rug. But wow, I'm going to give you guys a very close up, but I couldn't ask for anything better, and I'm so happy that I ended up making it myself and not purchasing it, because there's a story to tell. This will never be forgotten. Let's give you guys a close-up, and I think we need our judge Jesus to come in here and see how this went.
So nice. So nice.
Right?
It's funny though, because I remember how long you wanted this for. So I mean,
Yeah.
the fact that you did it, and mostly on your own, I mean, it's honestly like,
Ever since we lived at our first place together, I had like a little Pinterest board of stuff that I wanted one day when I would be able and blessed enough to have a house, and this was on there. So I wanted to thank you.
for what?
Honestly, like I didn't imagine this.
Oh.
And you know, like I've never really stopped to say like, oh my God, let me do something myself. So thank you for putting me up to the challenge.
Of course, I knew you could do it. I mean,
I had a blast.
Honestly, you killed it with the live edge.
And guys, I guess I can't say I did it all on my own, but
Yeah, but you did it yourself. I mean, when you're building something, the hardest parts, at least to me, is making sure you get the right measurements for everything, making sure you get the right angle cuts for everything, and just pretty much putting it all together. So yes, even though I did help you for like some sections, like I didn't feel like I really did anything. Like I just held the leg and said, okay, can I put the screw in, you know, but you are the one that built this, like you did this.
And I have to say something, as independent as I like to be and make myself out to be, and that I believe I'm capable of doing anything that Jesus is capable of doing. Like we laugh about that, and it's not because I think any less of him, it's just I think very highly of myself. I always need you. And I enjoy it so much doing it together. So
that's why we're the handed creators.
yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for putting me up to the challenge. I had a blast, and it feels nice that I put all my effort into making it exactly as I wanted.
And now when you wake up every morning and you see it, it's a constant reminder of A, you're cut, and B, that you did this. So let us know in the comment section if there's any other challenges you want us to face, whether it's together or separate like today. And stay tuned for that fishbone table that we will be making next week.
Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe and leave your comments below. We love to read them. We love to hear you guys, and we love to have that communication.
We'll see you on the next week.
Bye.